Your nervous system is still bracing for a threat that is no longer present. Welcome to Quantum Wealth Lab. This is not a criticism. It is a description of something that happens to nearly every person who has moved through financial difficulty, instability, or scarcity, whether that difficulty was their own or inherited from the people who raised them. The nervous system adapts. It learns. And one of the things it learns with extraordinary efficiency is how to stay ready. Ready for the overdraft. Ready for the income interruption. Ready for the thing that has happened before to happen again. The body stays contracted, slightly elevated, alert in the background, because at some point, staying alert was the appropriate response. The threat was real, and vigilance was protective. But the threat has changed, or reduced, or resolved, and the nervous system has not received the update. It continues to run the survival program it installed when survival was the priority, and that program has a specific and measurable effect on financial behavior. A contracted nervous system does not take the creative risks that build wealth. It does not receive abundance easily because receiving requires openness, and openness feels dangerous to a system that has been running on guard. It does not make the expansive decisions that compound into financial freedom, because expansion is a luxury of a system that believes, at the most fundamental level, that it is safe to grow. This session installs the update, not as a conceptual shift, as a somatic one. The body needs to experience safety before the subconscious will release the guard. This session creates that experience. Soften your jaw, drop your shoulders, let your weight settle. You are safe. This session will prove it to your body. You were built for more than survival. This is a statement about your design, not your biography. The human nervous system, at its full capacity, regulated, rested, operating from a baseline of safety, is a remarkable instrument of creativity, connection, and expansion. That is what it was built for. Survival mode is a mode. It is not the intended operating state. The version of you that has been running survival mode is not a lesser version. It is a version that was doing what the circumstances required. Keeping you functional, keeping you moving, keeping the immediate needs met while the background system stayed on alert for the next interruption. That is extraordinary work under difficult conditions. And now you are updating the operating conditions. Not by ignoring the history that installed the survival program, by acknowledging it fully and then choosing, consciously and with the authority of your present circumstances, to update the program to reflect the current reality. The current reality is different. You are not in the same place that installed the survival program. You have resources, not necessarily all the resources you are building toward, but more than the version of you who first learned to stay on guard. You have capacity. You have options. You have, in this session, the explicit intention to move from contraction to expansion. That intention is powerful. The nervous system responds to clear, repeated signals. And the signal you are sending right now, through the simple act of choosing this session, is the emergency is over. I am ready to thrive. I was built for more than survival. I was built for this. Feel what it is like when safety is the baseline. Not a destination you are working toward. Not a reward for achieving a specific income level or net worth or security milestone. The baseline, the default, the thing that is true right now, in this body, in this breath, regardless of what the account balance reads or what challenges are currently active in your financial life. This is the shift this session is installing, not the abundance of a specific number, but the abundance of an internal state that does not require a specific number to activate. A nervous system that operates from sufficiency rather than from scarcity. That moves through financial decisions from a place of steadiness rather than from the elevated vigilance of a system that is waiting for the next threat. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel the weight of your body in your seat. These are anchors, real physical points of contact with a stable surface. The ground does not give way. It holds. This is the experience. This session is expanding from a momentary sensation into a subconscious baseline. The ground holds. I am held. Safety is not something I earn. It is the condition I am operating from. From that baseline, what becomes possible? What financial decisions become available to a person who is not making them from contraction? What opportunities become visible to a nervous system that is not spending its bandwidth on alert? Feel the opening. Let the safety be real right now, in this moment. That feeling is the update. The nervous system updates through repetition and through body. Here is the practice, simple, somatic, and more powerful than it appears. 3 times in this block, you are going to take a slow breath in and, on the exhale, release one specific held tension from your body. Not a general relaxation, a specific, identified release. First breath, breathe in slowly. And on the exhale, release your jaw. Allow it to drop slightly. Notice how much tension was there that you had not registered as tension. The jaw is one of the primary holding points for anxiety. It clenches in response to financial stress in ways the conscious mind never notices. Release it. Second breath, breathe in. And on the exhale, release your shoulders. Let them drop. Not just the surface muscles, the deeper ones, the ones around the shoulder blades that have been braced against something for longer than you can remember. Let them drop. Third breath, breathe in, and on the exhale, release the muscles around your diaphragm. The ones that have been holding a half breath for months. The ones that contract when money comes up in any form. Let them release. Let the breath be full. That is the update. 3 specific physical releases that send a clear signal to the nervous system. The threat response is no longer needed here. We are safe. We are grounded. We are building from a stable base. Return to these 3 releases anytime the survival program reactivates. It takes 30 seconds. It works. The survival program kept you here. Sit with that for a moment without rushing past it. Whatever financial difficulty, instability, or scarcity was present in your history, the nervous system's response to it was not malfunction. It was function. It was the body doing exactly what the body does, adapting to the environment it found itself in, developing the responses that the environment required. The elevated baseline of alert, the background vigilance, the contraction around financial topics, the readiness for the next difficulty, these are not signs of a broken nervous system. They are signs of a nervous system that worked hard under difficult conditions and brought you through. Thank it, genuinely, not performatively, from the actual recognition that the survival program ran for years, without rest, without acknowledgement, doing the quiet, unglamorous work of keeping you functional through circumstances that required more than thriving. That required getting through. You got through. Whatever version of the difficulty you faced, you got through it. And the nervous system that ran the survival program to keep you functional deserves gratitude before it receives an update. Thank you to the system that braced. Thank you to the vigilance that protected. Thank you to the survival mode that made survival possible. And now, the update, not a replacement of what served you, an upgrade for the conditions you are currently in. The survival program completed its mission. It is ready to receive the new instructions. Thriving is not selfish. This is one of the quietest and most significant resistances in the nervous system's transition from survival to thriving. The subconscious belief that expanding beyond the level that was established during difficulty is a form of abandonment of the people who struggled alongside you, of the identity that was built around surviving rather than building, of a loyalty to a version of life that felt more real, more earned, more fundamentally honest than the expansive version ahead. You are allowed to thrive, fully, unapologetically, without qualifying it with the reminder that things used to be harder, without maintaining the performance of struggle as evidence of your realness or your gratitude or your connection to where you came from. Thriving does not erase the survival. It honors it, because the entire point of surviving was to arrive at a place where survival was no longer the ceiling. The survival program was always supposed to be temporary, a bridge, not a home. And choosing to walk off the bridge and into a life that is built for more than getting through is not betrayal. It is the destination the survival program was trying to reach. You are worthy of the destination. You are worthy of the nervous system that operates from safety rather than from alert. You are worthy of the expanded version of your financial life that becomes possible when the body stops bracing for impact. Thriving is not betrayal, it is arrival. Step into the body of the version of you who has been thriving for a year. Not a different person, the same person, with the same values and the same history and the same relationships, but with a different physiological baseline. The nervous system has completed its update. The survival program has been decommissioned. The default operating state is regulation rather than alert. Notice what that body feels like. The shoulders that are not braced, the jaw that rests without clenching, the breath that is full rather than held, the quality of moving through a financial conversation, checking a balance, making a significant decision, receiving unexpected income, without the subconscious system firing the familiar threat response. In this body, financial decisions are made from steadiness, not from recklessness, from the calm, deliberate intelligence of someone who is not operating under the cognitive constraint of a nervous system in survival mode. The creative thinking that was previously consumed by background vigilance is now available for building. The risk tolerance that was previously suppressed by the body's memory of past difficulty is now calibrated to the actual current conditions. This body is available to you, not in some distant future where all the financial challenges have resolved. It is available as the operating system upgrade you are installing in this session, because the update is not contingent on the circumstances changing. The update is the change. Your body knows how to thrive. It has been waiting for permission. Permission granted, starting now. Integrate what this session has moved in your body. You came in with a nervous system running a program that was installed under conditions that no longer exist in the same form. You are leaving with 3 specific somatic releases that interrupt the survival response. A clear subconscious experience of what safety as baseline feels like in the body, and the permission, explicit, deliberate, final, to stop performing survival and start inhabiting thriving. The nervous system does not update completely in 14 minutes, but it updates at every point where you consciously interrupt the survival response and replace it with the regulated one. Every time you notice the jaw clenching around a financial thought and choose to release it. Every time the shoulders brace before a financial decision and you drop them deliberately. Every time you take the full breath instead of the half one. Those interruptions are the update. Compounded across weeks and months, they become a new baseline. The body stops running the old program not because you forced it, but because you gave it consistent evidence that the new program is available and the threat that required the old one is no longer present. The anchor is infinite because it is not located in any external circumstance. It lives in the body. It lives in the 3 releases. It lives in the choice, available in any moment, to return to the regulated state. You carry it everywhere. You do not have to earn it, you simply have to practice it. Until next time, keep expanding. Here is your practice between now and the next session. Set a reminder on your phone on a notepad wherever you will encounter it that says simply, jaw, shoulders, breath. Those 3 words are the entire protocol. Every time you encounter a financial trigger, checking your balance, receiving a bill, thinking about income, making a spending decision, run the 3 releases before you engage with the content. Jaw, release. Shoulders, drop. Breath, full. Then engage with the financial content from the regulated state, not the survival state. The content will not change. Your capacity to respond to it intelligently and expansively will. This practice takes 30 seconds. It works because repetition is how the nervous system learns. Every time you interrupt the survival response and install the regulated one in its place, you are building the new baseline. Over weeks, the baseline shifts. Over months, the shift becomes structural. Thriving becomes the default, not because the circumstances became perfect, because the body stopped waiting for them to. When you notice the practice working, when you catch yourself already in the regulated state before you remembered to choose it, come back to the comments and tell us. The community question this week is, what does your nervous system do when money comes up, and when was the last time it did something different? Subscribe, share this with someone whose body has been bracing. Until next time, keep expanding.